is going to succeed. There's no way any society can defend every movie theater, every grocery store, every beach. And that's what's so worrisome about it.
And if some guy's inspired by the hate that he sees on the internet, he takes a gun to a beach resort in Tunisia, there's not much of a defense to that, is there?
Not much of a defense. I was just reading a little bit about the profile of this guy. This was a guy who was college educated, came from a very supportive family, a very loving family. He was known to his neighborhood and community, and that's going to be even more of a concern for officials, because when you're trying to come up with a profile of an individual who you say, well, let's go after these individuals, let's try to target where they may be hiding, the truth of the matter is it's very difficult to. You're seeing a spectrum of individuals who are carrying these types of attacks, and that's going to even make it more difficult for law enforcement to try to pinpoint.
ISIS is prone and is very receptive to the lone wolf syndrome. They are very, very difficult to track, very difficult to monitor, as we all know. The photograph that, Mika, you just mentioned was sent by cell phone to a Canadian cell phone number.
Right.
Which now has people in Canada, security people in Canada, wondering who has that photo, why was it sent to a Canadian cell phone number. Unlike Al-Qaeda, which has been fractured and broken up to some degree at the top, ISIS, because of the lure and the propaganda and the use of social media, attracts exactly these kinds of people.
And to the second point of that is also, while ISIS is inspiring lone wolves, you look at an attack in Kuwait, there's certainly a network that allowed this guy. I mean, this guy just apparently, again, he just showed up in Kuwait a few hours before the attack, had a suicide vest or a bomb vest that he was able to take, had a safe house, had a driver. That is the major cause of concern, that there's this support network that exists in the shadows, and these individuals just can be popped in and still be activated and carry out attacks like what we saw.
So then there's Iran. The Washington Post says the U.S. and Iran will miss tomorrow's deadline to reach an agreement